Another Austin vlog because I'm in Austin again for a very short time. I'm actually about to head back home, but I'm in West Campus again. Did not stay at my sister's this time around because she just moved out of her apartment, so I had to stay with some friends away from campus. But I'm walking around campus, around where I used to live. That's up where I used to live. I showed you that before. One thing I forgot to talk about last time I vlogged from here was like, you move in and out of apartments, that's life. But like the turnaround for college apartments, you ever stop and think about that? Because the turnaround is so quick. Every year or two, new tenants in that apartment. At most every 4. But like, college years are such formative years. So you think about like all the formative memories you have in your first apartment on your own. And like how many of those occur since there's a new resident like every couple of years. It's just a weird thought. Like last time I was here, I looked up and I saw a different family in my old bedroom. That was just so weird. I was like, what memories are they making? I don't know. Like, it's just a weird thought that occurred to me. So, anyways, I'm walking in my car that I coincidentally parked by my old apartment complex because Kirby Lane, which is amazing. If you ever get the chance to eat at Kirby Lane in Austin, please do, and please eat Kirby queso. But their parking lot was full because it's a very popular restaurant for breakfast. And I had to find parking elsewhere, and I ended up parking right below my original apartment, so that was weird. Okay, so on a whim, I decided to see if one of the doors to my old apartment complex was open, and it was. So I'm gonna walk through and show you a little bit of it, because I don't get to come in here anymore. But this is like this park area that I never use. So you can't see it too well, but this is the awesome pool that I had in college, but they were renovating it when I moved out, so I didn't get to use it much my last year. But this had the best pool in West Campus. I don't know if you got too good of a look. That's a good party pool. This is actually the entrance I used to take on the right. I'd walk in through that door and walk up. Actually, I'm gonna use the stairs because I used to use the stairs. This is actually the 5th floor. This is the hallway I would go down to get to my apartment. And I filmed a short film up in this corner once for one of my film classes about time travel. But yeah, this is where I used to walk to go home every day. And I lived in this place 3 years, 2 in one unit, 1 in another. But the units, I used to know someone in there, were right next to each other. So for the first 2 years, I lived right here in 1524. And for my senior year, I moved right down here to 1526. Okay, so this is new. So this used to be a big parking area up top with a garden view. And now this is a basketball court. Can you believe that? That was not here when I was here. So they took out a couple parking spots. Actually, this whole section of parking spots. I mean, this awesome basketball court. I would have been up here all the time. Not to film basketball, but maybe to do karate or something. It's quiet up here. But dude, this is awesome. Yeah, this is the garden top view. And you can see the tops of all the units, and my units are where those 2 roofs are over there. Boom and boom. Because I had the archways, and here's just kind of another view of down there. You get the whole complex, and you have so many new complexes. Like I used to have such a far view, but they build high-rises every year here. Austin's growing and changing, and many more people are moving to West Campus, among other places. Then we have this corner that I filmed a couple things in. So on my show Combo Breakers, there's this inspirational shot where Wes and Kyle Taylor from Rooster Teeth, and then Wes is up with me in LA, talking about their plans and what their ideas are, and they get all inspired, and they come up here, and they look over and they say, oh, I think we're going to make a TV show, or we're going to do something big. But then the day we were filming that, they were deconstructing a building down there, and now there's a new building, and that's where my sister's apartment is. So if you can imagine being 2 levels down without that building there, and for the short time when it was no building there, not even the old one, I used to have a great view of all these buildings. But then they built that up, and A, the construction was annoying, but B, it obstructed my amazing view of like the campus and the bell tower and the CMC. Like that brown boxish building is where I used to work, or used to go to school for film school, and then on the other side of that is TSTV, where I used to work and spend all my time and hang out. But yeah, we were up here, and we were actually filming down in my apartment, 1524, the day that they finally tore down the building there completely, or at least the roof. So I have that on film. But yeah, we used to throw like rocks from up here once. But yeah, I have some, there's like a cool picture of me being all silhouetted with like a camera. I'm like holding a camera. Kind of wish I had an apartment like this again. And the cool thing about being in college, talking about all those formative years, is everybody lives so close to each other. Like I had so, like, okay, so I lived with my friend Wes, then I moved one unit over to move in with my sister, and another friend of mine took my old room with Wes, so I had two friends as neighbors. Then I had some friends over there who had some of my furniture that I could walk to within my own complex, and I had other friends on the second floor over there who would throw parties. I could see so many friends without ever leaving my apartment complex. And if I did have to leave my apartment complex, I could just go down the street and like these buildings over here or over here, friends would be at. It's just so like you could walk to see everybody. And you don't get that once you kind of grow up and leave. Everybody spreads out. I actually just had breakfast with some friends at Kirby Lane. Let me show you where Kirby Lane is. That is Kirby Lane, if you can see where I'm pointing. There's the big complex and then the small building to the left. Yeah, everybody moves around and grows up and spreads out, so it's hard to see everybody. Hey Starfighters, thanks for watching that vlog tour of my old apartment complex, and I'm doing this outro from my new apartment complex, like 3 apartments later. Hey, so I was crunching the numbers and looking at analytics and comments, and it looks like you guys really miss Power Rangers Essentials. And I had all these old vlogs I wanted to get done first, but you know what, I'm just going to get to the stuff you guys want, so here's what's going to happen. The next 2-ish weeks, I'm just going to upload all the vlogs, just like daily. This is pretty much going to be a video from us a day, either a vlog or a normal From Under a Rock podcast or Saturday uploads. Then once those are all rushed out, then we're back to Power Rangers Essentials. So keep in mind, just going to be a lot of vlogs to catch up, and then back to the good stuff. And I hope you guys stick around for the good stuff, so subscribe if you haven't already, because Power Rangers Essentials is coming back. I'll see you guys later. Punch it!